Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Porsche series on Project Cars 2. This is race 3 from Laguna Seca and we are in the Porsche 924 Group 4 car. And here we go for this race. So let's take you through the grid then. So it is NRP who is on pole position. Once you can get the thing to the front of the grid. There we go. So it's NRP on pole position with Callum alongside. Then it's Blakeney in third, Bradders fourth, Video in fifth, Pash sixth, Neil in seventh, Bidzster eighth, and Stevie in ninth at the back of the grid. So here we go then for this race, guys. Porsche 924, first race car of the season. Away we go. Bradders gets a good start, then has to get bogged down. Pash goes through on the right hand side. Bidzster trying to see what he can do. Oh, a bit of contact between Pash and Bradders there, but all's well. Video to the inside on where the cones are. Into turn one. Pash trying to go around the outside of Blakeney there. And we've got Bidzster and Stevie side by side at the back. They've made up a few places as well. Going up towards the right-hander. There's Bradders and Bidzster alongside each other again into the corner, but this time they both hold it. Bradders almost coming across and hitting Bidzster there into the next corner. Bidzster still keeps on the inside. Bradders holds the position though for now. Down to the next corner, NRP and Callum at the front. Then we've got Pash, Blakeney, Bradders and Bidzster. Bidzster up the inside of Bradders, trying to have a little look there as well, but Bradders holding his position. Bradders doing quite well in this car so far. Up the hill towards the incline. There's Callum up front. There we've got Blakeney, Pash trying to attack Blakeney, and we've got Bidzster and Stevie together at the back as well. Here we go up the hill towards the corkscrew for the first time. NRP and Callum into the corkscrew already. Bidzster and Bradders slight contact here into the corkscrew, but we're all good. As we go down the hill, Stevie trying to take advantage. Bidzster just staying in front of him as we go down the descent into the left-hander. This whole Porsche 924, a brilliant car to race. Nice handling car as well for an old car. As Bradders goes wide, Bidzster goes to the he tries to go to the inside there. He goes right to the inside and gets Bradders on the brakes and tries to get Pash as well. As Bradders keeps him round the outside, manages to keep the position round the outside. Makes a clean opening lap for a change as we go down towards the first corner. Bidzster right on the back of Bradders into the hairpin on the inside. Bradders outbrakes himself and they both Pash, that's hard to say. Stevie passes them all on the inside. Bradders goes wide. Pash is through into fourth, and then Stevie is in fifth. Wow, just shows you how things can change in the matter of a corner. As Callum's off from second place. He's lost control of the car. He's spun round in the background, but Pash into third then. Stevie fourth, Bidzster fifth, Bradders sixth, and Callum rejoining at the back. Unlucky for him. Into the uphill, Pash defending from Stevie. Stevie tries to go for a cutback, can't do it, and Bidzster says thank you boys, thank you very much, straight through past them both. Bidzster trying to get past his teammate now before the next corner up the hill. Into the corner, Pash trying to go round the outside of him, and he's trying to. Bidzster up the hill, Pash right round the outside of his teammate, incredible. Stevie through the middle, and Bidzster gets put on the grass. Into the braking zone, Bidzster and Pash make contact, and then Bidzster has to let them go. And where's Bidzster? Where's he gone? He's gone right to the back. He probably couldn't find the gear because he's in all that excitement, and he's gone right back down to seventh. So unlucky there for Bidzster. But it is Stevie from Pash, Video, and Neil. What a few corners that was! Incredible scenes here at Laguna Seca. Down into the last corner then. So here we got Pash going a bit slow out the corner there. Video and Bidzster closing up. Bidzster and Neil alongside each other. Bidzster fighting back. He's alongside Neil. Video might have a little go at Pash here down into the first corner as well, but Bidzster's through into sixth as he breaks into the corner. Video has a look at Pash, can't do it. Bidzster stays tight to the inside. There's limited liveries in this one, so the Bidzster and Pash running the number 2 car, and Video and Callum running the number 3 car. And I love the car, this Porsche 924, as we go through. Oh, as Bidzster has a little look at Video, can't quite make it through there. He's lost speed there though. Neil's going to come to the inside, he's going to try and pass him on the inside into the corner. Through on the inside goes Neil Farmack, back into 6th place. Bidzster down to 7th, going for a cutback again. Bidzster does not give up, but he's going to have to hold off, because Neil gets the run up the hill as Video just avoiding the curve on the outside there. Callum and Bradders further back. Callum's ahead of Bradders. Bradders to the back of the field now. Into the corkscrew. Video. Pash has lost it and bang! Video, nowhere to go there. Innocent bystander up in the air. Pash just lost control there as Bradders goes through and rather cuts the corner, but here he goes, he goes through there. But Pash and Video making contact. Pash's mistake. Video, innocent bystander. And then we saw flying cars and everything happening at once. So we would get some replays on that in a minute, but we've got Blakeney and Stevie together because I think, well, there's been some kind of coming together because Blakeney's slowed down and NRP is right back as well. And Stevie's up to second already. As we go into the first corner, Stevie takes second place from Blake. So we'll get those replays in for you now. Okay, just before we look at the incident, here's NRP. What happened to NRP? He just went really wide at that corner before the hill, before the corkscrew, and lost a lot of time. That's what made Blakeney and Stevie close up. And now here's a look at the Pash and Video incident on Bobby Neal. So Pash in front of us, and then you see he goes wide. Then Video's just left with nowhere to go. Bang! The two cars go in the air and rejoin. So as we come back from all that then, NRP in the lead, Stevie now into second, Blakeney down to third. We've got Neil Farmack in fourth, followed by Bidzster right up his tailpipe. As Bidzster trying to get past him, there's a little bit of a nudge there from Bidzster to say, hurry up old chum, get on with it, I want that place. As we go down to the next corner, we've got Bradders there in sixth. He's got Pash just behind him, in fact Pash pulling alongside him as Bradders gives him no space whatsoever. And Bradders just closes the door down. And he's got to be aware of cars around him, but Pash can't go through there as NRP and Stevie come up the hill towards the corkscrew. Here are the leaders. NRP loses control. Stevie goes straight through into the lead. NRP makes a mistake and Stevie left the... Oh, Stevie with an open invitation goes through. NRP down to second. Blakeney in third. He's pressing on to try and see what he can do. Remember Blakeney and NRP teammates here. So if they can finish in these positions, it'd be good points for the teams as we go into the last corner. There's Bidzster with Neil behind him, and then we've got Pash and Bradders still close together. Pash ahead of Bradders here. We've got Callum and Video at the back. We go through the last corner there with Pash. Bradders behind as we look at Stevie then. 1:29.8, fastest lap of the race. So 1:29.7 for Bidzster, sorry, fastest lap of the race for Bidzster. In fourth, trying to catch up to the leaders here. So there's Stevie going through, NRP second, Blakeney third. Pash and Bradders up, Pash and Bradders close together. Bradders in ahead of Pash. As they come up to the right-hander. And then under the bridge into the second right-hander onto the back section of track. Callum trying to catch up to both of these. Through the corner, Pash takes a very good line through the corner there. Bradders makes a little mistake on the way out. Pash could get benefit here as Bradders defends, then comes across. So he's got to watch his lines as Pash says, stuff you, straight around the outside with a move of the season. What a move from Pash. He didn't care that Bradders wasn't giving him any room. He was straight to the outside and straight through. He goes onto the gravel. Bradders follows him as well. Oh, as he goes up the hill, Bradders goes through. Callum's got a good run on both of them here. Callum could take both into the corkscrew as Bradders stays ahead in sixth place. But Pash, what a move on that other corner. Epic move as Bradders loses speed and Callum goes past as they make contact. Callum comes across into Bradders and he's lost it straight off the track into the wall. Bradders there goes through into eighth and there's contact between the two and we'll get a replay on that. Okay, here's the replay on board with Pash looking at Callum and Bradders. So we've just made a mistake and we're slowing down. And you see Bradders goes wide there, cuts the corner, and then we go back on. You see Bradders doesn't really give Callum much space there actually, and then it ends up Callum spinning off and Bradders ends up continuing. But yeah, Bradders could have left Callum a bit more room there. As we come back from that, Stevie in the lead with NRP still in second place. So NRP second place there. And just trying to stick with Stevie if he can. Blakeney's gone a bit further back towards Bidzster, and also Neil's coming along with Bidzster as well. So Bidzster and Neil trying to catch up to Blake here in third place. And then further back we've got Pash and Video alongside each other. Video's back in this now after all that mayhem. Video's back and he's in sixth place ahead of Pash and Bradders. So there, he's through there. Go through there as well. Nicely done. Into the right-hander. carrying good speed through the corner and out the other side. As we've got Bidzster and Blakeney still close together. Neil trying to stick to the back of these two. Bidzster looked like he got a good run up the hill there. Bidzster with a very good run. Toe goes to the inside of Blake, who moves across and does not give any room, but it is quite a narrow bit of circuit there, so we'll let Blakeney off for that one because it does go narrow up there. But Bidzster not able to find a way through. He's just going to keep trying if he can as we go down the hill. Blakeney goes wide onto the gravel, goes right off the circuit. He's off. He's going to rejoin, and he just misses Bidzster and goes across the other side of the track. Neil Farmack will have been holding his breath there as well, but Neil goes through into fourth. Now we're going to look where the others are. Oh, video's gone off again. Video's gone off, and where's Callum? Callum's back here as well, so there's been some more drama there. We'll get some replay. Callum's at the back because we know why, because he went off the other lap, but video's gone off. We'll get a replay on that. As we come back from that, it is Stevie in the lead on lap 7. 1.3 seconds ahead of NRP in second, who's just coming into that corner now. And out the other side, who's just looking at a load of tents. There we go. NRP in second, Bidzster up to third then. Neil in fourth. Blakeney in fifth. And then we've got Pash sixth, Bradders in seventh, Video eighth, Callum ninth. That's the order for now. Bidzster a 1:29.6 last time round, so he is pushing to try and catch the others at the front if he can possibly do so. Through the corner and out the other side, up the hill we go. The climb, Neil Farmack sticking with Bidzster here, so Neil looking like he's catching Bidzster here as we go into the corkscrew. Nicely through there, power on down the hill. Out the other side, Neil goes a bit wide there on the exit, bit of a twitch. Again, they kept hold of it. NRP and Stevie cannot be separated. This gap is still the same, roughly between 1 and 1.4 seconds. The gap averaging. The NRP is slightly closing it in, but only ever so slightly. Over the line we go. Lap times will tell the story here at Laguna Seca. Across the line, lap time 1:31.8 for Stevie, 31.1 for NRP, 30.9 for Bidzster, slightly faster, and a 30.0 for Neil Farmack. Neil Farmack, fastest person on the track at the moment. As we go through the first corner, sliding his way out goes Bidzster. A lot neater for Neil Farmack in the background. Bradders and Video close together as well. Video back in 8th, Bradders up to 7th. And Callum at the back trying to do what he can to catch up. Lap time for Callum 1:30.7, so he's faster than those ahead of him. Let's see if he can start catching up some positions. Meanwhile, NRP right on the back of Stevie now, so Stevie must have made a tiny error somewhere. And Stevie then under pressure from NRP in second. There he is, NRP going up the hill, trying to catch up. He's in the number 4 car along with Blakeney in the same livery, because there's limited liveries for this car, so we've had to adapt, and the same team going the same livery as NRP cuts the track there. Got to be careful with the track limit penalties, because that could be a game changer as we go down the hill. But as the race looks now, because obviously we'll find out about the penalties at the end, it doesn't show you the penalties here, but Stevie in the lead, NRP second, Bidzster third. There he is, Bidzster third, Neil behind him in 4th. Video and Bradders still 1 second apart, further back in 7th and 8th. Video up towards the corkscrew, down into the dip. Very steep incline that. You try walking up there, and you'll have no calf muscles left by the end of it. Such a steep climb. Bradders looking like he's actually catching Video here, which is good as we go through. Well, it's good for Bradders, not good for Video, but all goes wide there. Bradders though, very wide there, loses the back of the car. Just lost a bit of extra time there. There's Callum behind, he's catching up to these boys as well. But meanwhile, Stevie and NRP less than 0.2 of a second apart. NRP right behind Stevie now. Right behind him as Stevie goes a bit slower out the corner. NRP goes to the outside, which will be the inside for Stevie. Into the braking zone, side by side. This is not going to help the gap to the others as Stevie keeps the position though. NRP can't go around the outside of him, but Bidzster closing in with every wheel turn. 1:29.8 for Bidzster last time round, half a second faster than these lot, or just over half a second faster than Stevie and NRP, and also faster than Neil as well. So he's ditching Neil and trying to catch these boys up into the dip. Lap 9 out of 10. Oh, little cut there for Neil Farmack. He's going to be for Stevie. Sorry, Little cut there for Stevie, and he's got to watch the. I would imagine there'd be some penalties on screen here, but we don't know how much. Stay tuned for this, because we'll reveal this after the race. But also, this is a good on-track battle anyway. Into the last corner for the second to last time, starting the last lap. Stevie goes through onto the last lap. NRP second, Bidzster third, Neil's right behind him in fourth. The leader's getting closer. Last lap of this race, down towards turn one, onto the brakes, into the corner. Stevie nicely through there, Bidzster right behind NRP now. NRP running very wide, and he goes very wide there. It's almost like you were letting him through, but probably made a mistake and didn't want to turn across in front of the other cars. But NRP down to fourth, and Bidzster free to chase. Stevie now, and Neil along with him, sliding his way into the corner. Bidzster doing what he can, and Neil behind him pushing hard as well. The two of them, they're not teammates, but they're just pushing very hard to try and catch Stevie with all they can. Stevie and Brad's teammates, they're in the blue, the blue sort of orange and yellow, white number 12 car. Bidzster behind in the number 2 car with Pash, and Pash in 6th place. Neil Farmack on his own after being ditched by VMX. So VMX leaving the group, and not particularly leaving his teammate with he's left his teammate with a lot to do basically. But down the hill we go. Stevie through, he's won just over a second ahead of Bidzster. If he's got a penalty, then Bidzster could win this, but again, we don't know until after the race. Through the corner we go, last corner. Stevie accelerates out, he goes wide again. Stevie goes wide again there, that could be an extra penalty, but Stevie wins the race on the track. Stevie wins the race, Bidzster second, then it's Neil in third. NRP is going to be fourth, and then Blakeney is going to be fifth. There goes Blakeney through in 5th place, across the line, good for 5th place for him. Pash is going to be 6th, again he likes the 6th place tonight, 6th for Pash. Video is he's going to hold off Callum. Bradders has fallen back on the last few laps, very unlucky for him, but Video's going to come back through in 7th, Callum in 8th, and Bradders will round off the 9. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that then. So it is Bidzster who inherits the win because Stevie gets a 2-second penalty for track limits in that race. So Bidzster wins from Stevie. Neil Farmack keeps third position. 4th for NRP. Then it is 5th for Neil Farmack. 6th for Pash. Video in 7th. Callum in 8th. And Bradders rounds off the 9. So, after all the penalties that got received there, your winner of this race is actually Bidzster, who inherits the win from Stevie, because Stevie got some track limit penalties there and goes back down a second. So, Bidzster wins the race. Well done to him. We will see you guys next time again for this Porsche 924 Group 4 car around Laguna Seca for race 4. We'll see you for that one, guys. Take care.